Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roseanna. So in today's video, I just wanted to do a full face of makeup using absolutely nothing new. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into that video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You could ring the bell. It would give you notifications of when I post, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday. So yep, like, make comments, tell your friends, subscribe, help a newbie out. I would so appreciate your support. And thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. And now without further ado, let's get started. Okie dokies, listen, I'm doing like a lot of decluttering. I have like a whole box over there. Like as I'm going along doing my makeup, pulling stuff out. Girl, your eyeliner is dry. Lip liners doesn't work anymore. Throw it away. Why are you holding on to it? But anyway, as I was thinking about that, I figured, why don't we just dive into the stash, grab some oldies but goodies, and we'll do a full face. So that is what we're going to be doing. I think I'm going to do the eyes first. I grabbed this ColourPop 1111 palette. Now, listen, I'm not into like numbers and stuff like that. I just go right to the man upstairs. I go right to the source. But I will tell you, this caught my eye and took my breath away because, you know, if you guys don't know, my mom passed away about 1.5 years ago. Yep, all dirty. But, you know, we were talking and stuff like that, and we would be like, Mom, listen, when you get up there, you have to give me some signs. You have to throw me this. You have to do that. So we made a pact of when I see a dime and a penny together, then I know it's you. Then I know it's you. Little did I know, like after the fact, that it was 11 cents, like a penny and a dime. Never thought of like the number per se. I just thought, you know, a penny, a dime, 11 cents. Okay. She died September 29th. 9 plus 2 is 11. I was like, wait, what? And then like a year later, I saw this. Is it new? Absolutely not. Was it new on the market when I saw it? No. But anyway, make a long story short, I saw it and I went, and I grabbed it. So here's to you, Mom. Those are my thoughts. So this is what the palette looks like. Absolutely beautiful, neutral, natural, delicious, right up my alley. Smells like nothing. I love ColourPop. Now I know that sometimes people are like, yeah, ColourPop is a drugstore eyeshadow palette. I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess you can technically call it like drugstore because it is drugstore prices. You can get it in Target, but anywho, I love ColourPop formula. It is so great. Now, I grabbed this Jenny Patinkin Spray Away Instant Makeup Brush Cleaner a while back. I think it was like my first Sephora try-on, like all the stuff that I picked up at Sephora. And I like to keep all my stuff in individual boxes, and somehow my stuff got mixed up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got this at the Sephora sale. No, girl, I got it on Amazon. But anyway, it works so great. It's like that blue brush cleaner that you could clean your brushes and they're dry, but it doesn't have that like chemical smell. So I'm gonna just grab a couple of makeup like eyeshadow brushes. We'll do that for now, like these right over here. Let me shut this. My brushes are dirty. I'm gonna just spritz. I think it says 3 to 5 spritz, whatever. Okay, I have a towel right over here. So that's it. It's a little bit oily, like on the shaft. I could feel like the oils, but the brushes dry and clean as a whistle. Love it, love it, love it. Simple, girl, simple. I'm gonna go in with like, let's see here, Lucky Babe over here. And then maybe I'll do a little protection. And maybe like Perfect Harmony, a little bit of shimmer, just stuff like that. Nice and simple and, you know, predictable. Go in on the lids. Did I prime them? Absolutely not, but you know, sometimes I remember and sometimes I forget. I'm gonna just use it for most of my lid. You guys know I have hooded eyes, so I really tried to go up a little bit higher than the average Joe or Josephine, because I always, after I edit, I'm like, damn, I have so much lid space here, because you normally wouldn't think to go all the way up to the brow with like regular lids. But you guys know, anybody out there who has hooded eyes, we got to make our own crease. But so that is that. Questions, comments. Did you guys pick up any good stuff in the Sephora sale? You know I'm on a low buy, but you know, girl, once the sale comes, it goes right out the window. But I didn't do too bad. With that being said, girl, I have so much stuff. You know that. I have so much stuff. So I'm really trying to do videos with stuff I already have. I know it's difficult to, and leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep on using the same brush. And I'm going to just take that darker color. It's just placement. Relax. This I'm taking, like I said, with nothing on it, but I'm going to blend this all the way up to the brow because I don't think I have anything lighter than that. So that is super duper pretty. That's nice. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into balanced right here. Look how freaking pretty that is. Let me show you. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? And I'm going to just take it on the lid. I completely lost my train of thought. We went to Sephora. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. No, girl, I'm a small channel. I pay for everything myself. A few brands do send me things, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. But let's tell the truth. You know, when you're an older content creator, you don't get nearly as much, number one. And number two, I have a small following. For now. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tell your friends. Help a newbie out. That would be great. But anyway, I know, including myself, I love to see what's going on, what new stuff is out, what products, how do they look, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, I pay for everything myself. So that is so stinking pretty though, right? But I'm really going to try and just use stuff that I already have. And if you guys have any ideas for content that you want to see, you want me to review like older products, you want me to do some kind of testing of some products on mature skin, leave some ideas down below. I would love to know what you guys like are interested in. That is so stinking pretty. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so let's do the concealer. Girl, you know what? Let's just wait, because I just saw a video of somebody, I can't remember who, that they try to do the concealer last after the blush. So just in case you put too much on, it'll blend in with the concealer. So we will wait to do that. But anyway, leave me some comments down below of any ideas or any kind of things that you want me to review. Did I grabbed the Rare Beauty that I haven't grabbed in such a long time in Happy Soul. I love this product. It is so beautiful. This color is one of the original colors. I want to say that maybe there was 3, and this was like the coolest, if you will, of the 3 shades, although I know she came out with other shades, and I do have it. I can't remember the name of it, which is legit like a contour shade, but I grabbed this one. They are so nice. So this is Happy Soul. We're gonna do some underpainting. Never did that before, but let's just try it and see how that works. On my lips, per usual, I have the Rare Beauty, the lip treatment that I absolutely love. It's so great. With cream products, I like to use a sponge. So I'm just gonna go in with the sponge. This is the sponge that I grabbed when I went to Ulta, and I got like that little bag filled with Ulta products. It's so good. It's just different. I'm really enjoying it. Now, note to self. Do I have enough underpainting, if you will? Right? Do I have enough? I think this side is a little bit lighter than this side. Again, per my editing, every time I go back, I'm like, girl, like, do you not see? Like, can you see that you have more on one side? But dang it, in the monitor, it looks the same. You know what? Let's halt on that, and let's just grab like a brush. This is the BK Beauty 106, and let's pounce. We all know that when you use a dampened sponge, it kind of, I don't want to use the word like dilutes it, but you know, it kind of thins your product out more. So that's nice than when you use a brush. I like to use my fingers as much as possible. I know some people don't like that. You do whatever you feel comfortable with. For me personally, I think our fingers are our best tools. That is really pretty. Okay, so that's nice. We may go in afterwards on top, who knows. I'm gonna go in with, God, I haven't grabbed this in such a long time. This is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator with hyaluronic acid and squalene. So good. Actually, I just repurchased this because I think one of my kids took it. probably my older one, I think. So I got this color in light medium. Do I have to shake it? No friggin' clue, but we're gonna do it anyway. I just had my roots done. I just blew out my hair, you know, per usual. Every time I blow out my hair, I got flyaways all over. I have such static cling. I don't know how to get rid of it. That's why I have it, I pulled it back. So this is super duper light. It is nice though. Maybe with the underpainting, it'll look a little bit darker. Wow, that is so light. We'll see. We will see. This is such a great product. So you know what? Since it is like a, where the heck are you? Since it is like a tinted hydrator, again, same concept. If I go in with the sponge, it'll leave like a lighter look, if you will. And of course, with the brush, it will deposit a little bit more. It is light, right? But here's the thing. My neck is so friggin' white, like from here to here. And then it's not. So I know they say, oh, match your neck. But girl, I have like right here. I gotta take all the way down. This is really, really pretty. Look at that. That is nice and glowy and delish. As I was thinking, I took a weekend. I live in New Jersey. Cold, hot, freezing rain, hail. Mother Nature, get with the program. I'm just taking a little bit more off the back of my hand and I'm pouncing. I like to pounce my products. Now, how do I feel about underpainting? I mean, you could barely see it. So, I don't know what the hell the point is. There you go. I said it. But anyway, finally, it's hot. It's like in the like high 70s, low 80s. I'm like, oh, okay now, Mother Nature. So last weekend, I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but all weekend, I'm like, no, I'm going to make a commitment. I have to pack up all my winter clothes. Girl, I've been wearing like sweatshirts, turtlenecks and stuff to work. And it's 80 degrees. But I don't, literally, I have like absolutely nothing. I still have my winter wardrobe. This is so pretty. I haven't grabbed this in a minute. That is so nice. Beautiful. But anyway, so I'm like, I have to commit, because when it was winter time, like it was like dead heavily into the fall. But I was like, girl, you have got to pack up all your summer stuff and put your winter stuff out. I don't want to do that again this season. So that's why I'm like, girl, just do it. Pack it up. Well, here's what I did so far. Not going to lie to you. I packed up all my winter stuff. I haven't pulled out my summer clothes yet. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. Great. Boom. Okay, so today's weather, just want to share that with you. I live in New Jersey, like I said. Today's weather is a high of 60, and it feels like 38. Why do you gotta lie? Why can't you say it's gonna be 38 degrees? I don't give a shit what it's supposed to be. I wanna know how I feel. I wanna know how I feel. It feels like 38 at the end of April. What I gotta do, now I gotta go back and rustle up and pull like a long sleeve sweater, one or two of them, and put it back in my summer wardrobe. I have to. I should have thought about that anyway. Just grab a couple to hold behind. But here we are. I'm so annoyed. I'm going to go back in with the doggone bronzer. I don't know what the hell underpainting bronzer, blah, blah, blah. You can't even see it. You can't even see it once you put your foundation on. P.S. You know how I feel about skin tints. You know how I feel about skin tints. Now I'll go in with the sponge, since we already underpainted, which P.S. parentheses, semicolon, explanation point. What the hell's the point? Or is it just me? Did I do something wrong? Let me know. Do you guys underpaint? But anyway, so yeah, it's cold out today. Daggone it. Okay, that looks beautiful, 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 beautiful. Listen, I grabbed this beautiful blush. This is the Euphoric Rush blush in Hypnotize from Morphe. I thought about this the other day, that when I did my end of the year favorites, the 2024 favorites, can you believe I forgot to mention this? This was absolutely one of my all-time favorite blushes of the year, and I go and forget it. That was heartbroken. Like, it was literally like, how could I? filmed it, edited it, posted it. I'm like, ah, Jiminy Cricket, but this is so good. This is a 3-in-1 silk blush. It is creamy as all get up. Creamy. And then you lay it down. It legit feels like a powder. Look how beautiful that is. Is that gorgeous? Ooh, I just washed my Makeup by Mario brush, the whatever the hell it's called, that I absolutely love. But I think I'm going to use the BK Beauty 115. Let me just wipe it off, and I'm gonna just tap into it. Tappity tap tap, and then I just tapped it into my hand. Look how beautiful. I am so sorry, I forgot about you. Wow, look how gorgeous that is, right? Ooh, that is so pretty. Look at that. That is so nice. I have a few of them. I went back and I grabbed a few more. I think I have 1 more, 2 more, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful blush. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Someone made a comment the other day. I was doing a blush review. Can't remember when. But anyway, they're like, oh, I like that side better. This side is blotchy. And then I went back to review it. I'm like, it really does. But you know what it is? I'm looking close to you. It's my hyperpigmentation. Like, you could see, like, right over here. It looks like it lifted. It looks blotchy right there. But when I look closer, it's like all of this is my and all here is my hyperpigmentation. But like right here is my natural skin. And Jiminy Cricket, now I understand. People are like, well, it looks like it skipped, or it looks patchy. Girl, that's my face. But I totally get that. Oh well. This is so beautiful. Now let's go in with the concealer. Girl, you know how I feel about my Natasha Denona. That product is the love of my life. But no, we're going into the stash and we're trying something that we haven't tried in a very long time, and that is the Milk Makeup. This is their Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer, and I have mine in N4, which is a really good concealer. I'm going to just put it on the back of my hand, and here's what N4 looks like. But daggone it, I think it's like 4 neutral or something like that. Why does everything look so stinking light now? I'm taking a little bit on my finger. Yeah, look at that. We're going to make it work. You know that. We're going to make this little lover work. But I have so many concealers, which again, girl, here's the thing, to be quite honest with you. I really don't like to throw, when I discard and we're going to clean up and stuff like that, I just put it away in a separate area. But not that I'm ever going to wear it, but because like sometimes, like if I'll do a video of like, what is your oldest product, or what products do you have like nostalgia over, I don't want to throw it away. Like, I don't know if I would ever put it on, or maybe I would, girl. It doesn't smell, even if it does. In the name of a video for you guys, I'm going to just go back in with whatever tool I used with any kind of bronzer or blush, just to go underneath to blend it all in. Look how freaking pretty. That is so nice. I love it. Anyway, I just keep it to the side. I take it out of circulation. You guys know I have like all those Alex drawers piled up there, which I have to clean that too, girl, please. And then I just put it away. I just get it out of circulation. I'm going to set this with, I grabbed this the other day and I am loving it. This is the Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearl, and I have it in Pearl Bronze. It is so good. It's like all these different color bronzers. Do I still have the doohickey in there? No. But there is a mirror that when you swirl it, I don't know if you could see it. Here's what it looks like. I just swirled all of it. It's got a tiny bit of pearlescence. Oh, it's so friggin' pretty. Look how gorgeous that is. I hope you could see like the little bit of pearlescent. It's so nice. So I've been really enjoying that. I'm going to take a dirty brush. Yep, the BK Beauty 111. Okay, Mom. I got you, girl. And I'm going to just put that all over and just set the bronzer that we placed before. Okay. That is so pretty. Ooh, that's so nice. All right, that underpainting was dumb as hell. My opinion. That's just me. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Nice. It gives you a nice little pearlescent. but not highlighters. You know, I did a video, oh, I think it was like the second part of the Sephora products that I picked up, and it's the NARS Cheek Palette #1. Anyway, it had 2 blushes, a highlighter, and a bronzer, but one of the blushes had shimmer in it. Absolutely not, absolutely not. And then in that video, I said, you know, I like to use my highlighter strategically, because for me personally, girl, everybody does their own thing. But for me, like right over here, I have a little bit of like loose skin. If I use a blush with any kind of shimmer in it, somehow it emphasizes like right there. I'm like, girl, please. So I never like to use any kind of blush that has any kind of highlighter in it. But this, even though it's got a little bit of pearlescent in it, it's really pretty. It's not highlighty, it's just pearlescent. You know what I'm saying? That is so sticking pretty. Before we move on, I just want to set my under eyes, the tried and true, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I do have mine in #1. I'm going to just make sure there's no creases. And I think I'm going to just use a little light brush. I don't like to use a puff underneath my eyes. I just think it dispenses too much product. I know I say that over and over again, but you never know who's new. That is so freaking pretty. I love that. So that is that. And then on top of this blush to set it, I have the Makeup by Mario, his Soft Pop Powder Blush, and I have mine in Desert Rose. So doggone pretty. Look at that. It is it is so beautiful. Yeah, I'm giving you the finger. Relax. Yeah, it is so pretty. Look at that. So subtle, so beautiful. I love you. I love you. Don't do it. Okay, a dirty brush again. But we're going to use it anyway. Just look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? Wow. Who cannot wait for summer? Raise your hand in the back. I can't friggin' wait. I was just thinking, ooh, this would be so nice, like with a nice tan. That's so pretty. Ooh, my forehead is so glowy. I really love that. Love, love, love. So that is that. Girls, you're not going to even believe it. You're not going to even believe it. It's not the Essence. It's not the Essence eyeliner. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in Perfect Brown. So that is what we're going to be doing. Ooh, I need to sharpen this little lover. Look at that. Let's see if it'll work without scratching my eyeball out. So I'm going to tight line with it. Can I do it? Barely. Look how much difference the eye looks when you tight line. I love it. I have to sharpen this little lover. That is so pretty. You know what I want to do? I just want to do a little bit right over here, just to deepen the edge a little bit, and take his little pencil and smudge that out. I love this idea of the pencil, like for this and the lip liner. I think it's such a great idea. See that? That is so pretty. Just to darken it up a tiny bit. Now you know I want to do a wing. You know that, but you know how I am about wings. I suckety suck suck. Even though you got some nerves that you're trying anyway. That is so pretty, right? Love, love, love. Love it. I am so impressed, and I'm so proud of you, Rosie, for not getting the doggone Essence. I'm going in with the Merit. This is the Merit 1990 Sheer Gel Brow Pencil in dark brown. I mean, how sleek and how beautiful and how thin is this little lover? It is so, so good. Oh, I should have got the, I also got the, comes with a brow gel. I should have got that, but that's a-okay. This pencil is so thin and so precise. Look at that. That's beautiful. Love that. Go in and just fluff these little lovers up. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab the, I did not grab my eyelash curler. That's so pretty. I'm going to go in with this darkest shade in the Color Pop, and it's called Divine. I don't know if you see that's got a little bit of sparkle in it, because you know I love a sparkle underneath my eye. So I'm going to do that. I wish it had a mirror. going to keep it on the outer edge until most of the product is off the brush, because I really don't want that much inside. That is so pretty. Or guess what? Just use a lighter hand when you get on the inside. That is so pretty. Love that. And then, you know how much I love this Milani highlighter. This is the Baked Highlighter in Dolce Perla. It's so beautiful. Something about this friggin' color. I don't know if it's like the little hint of like rose underneath or pink. It is so pretty. Look at that. Can you see that? It is so, so gorgeous. So I'm going to use that. Tappity tap tap. Look how pretty that is. Oof, that is so nice. That is so pretty. Tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. That's so pretty. And we're going to use that in the inner corner. I just had you because I know I just cleaned you. Oh well, cannot find it. So I'm going to use a different brush. Okay, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of the concealer. I'm going to just take a little bit on the brow up here, right under the brow. Not really a fan of that, but just a tiny bit. I'm not really a fan of the concealer, but I digress. Listen, when you got something that you love, it's so hard to like deviate. Let me get up real quick and get my doggone eyelash curler. We'll do mascara, and then we'll do the lips, and then we'll be done. I'll be right back. Okie dokes. So let me just grab my eyelash curler. I have to get new mascara, and when I tell you new, I'll let you know. I'll tell you what I mean. You know how much I love a drugstore. By the way, P.S. I haven't grabbed this in a minute, and I know it's old. I'm not going to lie, it's probably a year old, but I don't care. I still love it. It's a L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. It makes my eyelashes look like doggone spiders. I think it's this kooky wand. I mean, look how crazy it is. There's like nothing. It's like, what? But I love this doggone mascara. Wait a minute, does it smell? No, then it's fine. Yep, still good. Yeah. I mean, how pretty is that? I love this Devil mascara. Just a tiny bit underneath. You know, I'm not really a fan of that much mascara. Under my eyes, that's perfect. Anyway, yeah, it's been a long time, but I have a stash because you guys know how much I love drugstore mascara. In my opinion, you do not need to go high end, but I have so much backup of a backup that I'm sure most of it is high end, but I'm gonna have to bust it out. I don't want you guys to think, girl, did she not just say that she does not encourage like high end mascara? I did, but I have to use up what I have. That is so pretty. Okay, let me just wipe off my lip balm. Patty pat pat. Per usual, I like to leave just a tiny bit on, just to keep my lips nice and moist. I'm gonna go in with the NYX lip pencil in Natural. Like in my brain, Natural, I would think is like a pinky nude, like your lips. In my brain, Natural, but this to me is brown on here, and then on my lips it looks pink. Go figure. Not pink, but in my brain, Natural would be the color of my lips, but whatever. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but whatever, girl. Okay, I'm gonna just take my fingers. That is so stinking pretty. Love, 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 love. Then I'm going in with this lipstick from Sigma. Lord have mercy, I hope they still have it. It's called New Mod. I think so. This was gifted to me a while ago. It is so pretty. I have been loving, because you know, girl, I'm a lipsticky kind of girl. I'm all about the gloss. But I have been loving like traditional like bullet OG lipsticks. Yeah. That is so pretty. What did I get? The Lawless the Lawless Filler Lip Plump, whatever, lipstick. So good. That is so beautiful, right? Ooh, that is so creamy. Let's pray they still have this. I think they do. That is gorgeous. So this, of course, is what it is without a gloss, but you know we're going to put one on. That is so nice. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. These are the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils in the glimmer finish, and I got this one in Crystal Baller. Smells minty. I'm going to just put it on my hand. This is so pretty. It's got like little shimmers of like pink and purple and blue. So this is what they look like without it. So pretty. That is so gorgeous. I do have a setting spray here. It's the Rare Beauty. This is the Rare Beauty setting spray, always an optimist, but you know it's very glowy, if you will. And I really, you know what, frig it, let's just do it. I didn't even finish powdering my face, and I was gonna say I'm already glowy from this pearlescent bronzer, so why am I gonna put more on? But you know what, we're just gonna set with the Char. So let me just shake this a little over. You have to shake it up because it does separate, and I'm almost done with it. I like to set before I put mascara on, but it is what it is. Let me just, so nice. I haven't grabbed this in a minute. I'm gonna just let that sit for a second. Damn, everything came out so pretty. I'm loving these lips. Do they match the eyes? Not really, but they do match the blush. I love it. Next time, girl, when you're gonna go piecemeal and shop your stash, you should maybe think of like matching, but it's okay. It still looks so pretty though, right? That is so nice. Okay, now that it's almost dry, I'm just gonna go in with my sponge. Just press that in. Like I feel like when I am too glowy, for me, like I look over here. And that's when I know, like here, the chin, and right over here, because I love a glow. I'm 57 years old. I have like normal skin, whatever that means. Like in the winter time it's a little bit drier, and in the summertime it's a little bit oilier, but I can't say I have dry skin. I can't say I have like oily skin, but like everybody else, I do tend to like glow a little bit extra in the T-zone, but this will give you a glow if you have oily skin. I do not recommend that. So let's just go in with the powder. On my face, I don't mind using a puff. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to just take the Charlotte Tilbury, put it on a puff, put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to just go in where I need it. Right in the T-zone. That's perfect. And I love the glow on the outskirts of, on the outskirts of the face. Damn, it looks good. That looks so pretty. What was I? Oh yes, I just want to fix the brows a little bit. Just fluff those little levers up a little bit. And that is it, my friends. So this is it. This is a full face of makeup. Shop in my stash. Nothing new. Let me put my hairdo back. It's so frizzy. But anyway, so this is it. Leave me some comments below of any ideas, anything that you want to see, anything that you want me to review. Hopefully that it's not new products, because I'm really trying to keep my low buy. But anyway, so this is it. This is my video. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, you guys, be good to each other, love each other, and have a great day. Bye.